How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace, and today we are checking out Pink Floyd's Run Like Hell. So this is, I believe, the finale of the Pulse concert, and I don't know if I should be checking out the finale already, because I've only checked out a few of the songs from the Pulse concert, but I mean, here we are. It was highly suggested that I check it out, so I mean, I'm excited to see it, so I say we go ahead and get started. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool, it's free, tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in there. And without further ado, Pink Floyd, Run Like Hell. Here we go. Today's video is sponsored by Aura. Back in April, over 2.9 billion people's social security numbers were leaked on the dark web. For comparison, there's 345 million people in the US. That's honestly kind of terrifying. This is the kind of information employers use for background checks. The stuff that was stolen was people's names, their date of birth, their address, their phone number, and most importantly, their social security number. It's the kind of information you want people not knowing, and the people that did this supposedly released all of this online for anybody to grab. This is one of the ways the spam calls keep happening. And honestly, I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not a fan of the spam calls. In fact, a few years ago, somebody filed my tax return without me knowing. And honestly, that was like a horrible experience to go through. But now I'm not worried since I started using Aura. Aura monitors your personal data, including your social security number, across billions of data points like the dark web and public court records. It'll detect and alert you if anything happens. They'll even give you up to $5 million in identity theft insurance if the worst case scenario happens. They also provide a bunch of other features to keep you safe online, all in one app. One of the features that popped up was a removal request for a random broker company that does spam calls. I didn't even know that was a thing, and that potentially reduces the number of spam calls that I can get. I mean, I really cannot stand those calls. There's even a guide that tells you what to do if you think your identity's been stolen, complete with videos to follow along with. You can go to my link, aura.com/aceofbay, to try for 14 days for free. That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data has been exposed. I'm definitely not going to leave any of my personal info out there just for anyone to take. And if you don't want to do that either, go to aura.com/aceofbay to try for 2 weeks. Thank you to Aura for the sponsor, and now back to the video. Everything about this is so awesome. Like, just the beginning where David Gilmour is doing the muted strumming and the pick scraping and just playing while he's sliding down the fretboard, and how the lights are kind of matching how he's strumming. And then when he stops, the lights stop. And I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Like, what a way to start a finale. And then it just keeps going, and then boom, like it's just like explosive. And like everybody here is doing so well. The backup singers, David Gilmour and Guy Pratt, they all have like this energy and intensity with their voice during this song, and I'm really liking it. And I realized recently that I had at least heard part of this song on the radio like a while back, and I didn't know that's what it was called. And I've always thought like the beginning portions of the song, the guitar playing, it has some similarities to the beginning of Another Brick in the Wall. I want to say it's like part 1 of Another Brick in the Wall, but like it's got that same like strumming pattern. And I've always thought that was kind of cool because it has like a bit of familiarity to it, because I've heard Another Brick in the Wall and then coming to Run Like Hell, and oh, I'm hearing something that kind of sounds a little similar, and I'm liking it. And getting back to the singing, to me it sounds like David Gilmour and Guy Pratt have like a similar singing style for this song. And like I don't know if David Gilmour is the only person who sings this song like on the studio version. I can't really tell the difference between like the different voices. So if there is somebody else singing on like the studio version, I would definitely love to learn, because I think the Wall came out in like 1979 or something, and I think Roger Waters was still part of the band back then. But yeah, I would definitely love to learn that as well. But yeah, I'm definitely loving this performance. It's fantastic. I need to check out the rest of it. So let's get back to it. So here we go.
indeed. Good night. Thank you. Well done, thank you very much indeed. Hope to see you again. Thank you for coming. Good night. Good night to you.
One heck of a way to end a concert. That was so many different fireworks just going off. Like it was very well timed. It was like just at the beat. It was great. And then just the massive explosion at the end. They were hitting everything. David Gilmour, like, at one point was playing the guitar, like he's holding it like with his thumb. I thought that was like a really interesting way to do it. And then like Guy Pratt and the backup singers were running in place. Like Guy Pratt was really running in place, but yeah, like it's just I was like, oh, that's awesome because it's Run Like Hell, so that's fantastic. But yeah, this whole performance was so good. And when the credits were rolling, I had forgotten it was filmed like to be like a concert video. Like it's so cool like that they did this. You get so engrossed in the performance itself that like when the credits start rolling, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, that's a thing. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing was just so good. And I think during Another Brick in the Wall, I may have called the backup singers the backup dancers. Like I saw them dancing, and I guess that's just what I hyper focused on. And I get that one's my bad. So I did want to correct that. They are backup singers, not just backup dancers. So yeah, Pink Floyd. If y'all have any suggestions or anything I should know about, definitely drop those in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. It tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can give a glance at Kilo. The release schedule, I always drop on the socials a couple days early, so if you would like a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week, that's the best way to do that. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. Each request is only $5 and it helps me out a bunch. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment #RunLikeHell. I think that's it for this reaction. I'll check you on the next one. Bye, guys.